12 minutes on the clock. Aston Lupton on pole position will be the juniors who start first, followed by the lightweights shortly afterwards, and it is lights out and away we go. And Aston gets clear into the first corner. He's into the lead of the race, and by the looks of things, it's Blake Hutton who goes into second position, not as we perhaps expected Leon Parker, who now looks to attack Blake into the first hairpin turn number 3. Is he going to go for the move? It's a repeat of what happened last time out, because Leon Parker goes down the inside line. I think there's contact to give Sam Mackinson the chance to go down the inside line with 3 wide. Into the second hairpin, it's Leon Parker just about through ahead of Sam Mackinson, is now following him through his Blake Hutton. Sam Mackinson is down into 4th, maybe 5th now, as he's overtaken, I believe, by Tyler as well as Lewis Blench leads us into the first corner in the lightweights. It's then Hassan Zafar and Tom Shipman, your other 2 drivers, and then Jamie Shipman Chase as well, making their way through. Jamie needs a much better performance this time by, and he's already starting that, but trying to get alongside Tom Shipman into the second hairpin. He goes to the outside line as we've got a kart failure into the second corner. Not 100% sure who that is, as Jamie trying to catch up. Tom Shipman now looking to attack Hassan Zafar into the top of the circuit. Goes to the inside line, goes very late. Hassan Zafar just about gives him the room as they almost come to blows, but not quite in the end. Jamie Shipman Chase trying to get the better of this. He'll go to the inside line and through the S's gets himself ahead of Tom Shipman. Now turns his attention to second place and to Hassan Zafar, and then I'm sure after that he'll turn his attention to our race leader. As speaking of the lead of the race, there's been a change for it as Leon Parker's got himself ahead of Aston Lupton. So Leon, who drove ever so well in that previous race but wasn't quite able to get himself ahead, as all there's contact again, and this time it almost appeared that Aston Lupton was going to take out Leon Parker. Leon got a waft of counter steer on. In the end is going to get away with it, and does now lead the race by a couple of attempts for the second, with Sam Mackinson into 3rd spot. Jamie Shipman Chase ahead of Tom Shipman, but Tom Shipman comes back to the outside and gets the switch back on him into the second hairpin, and now follows through as well. So Tom Shipman ahead of Jamie Shipman Chase, now chasing after Hassan Zafar. Together as in the lead of the race is Lewis Blench, rather comfortable at this point. As into the pit lane comes the driver that had the issue. It was Adam Barras, I can confirm now. So Adam Barras is the driver that has been forced to come into the pit lane, and we put back out into position, I'm sure, as the lightweights continue to scrap on. As I said, Jamie Shipman Chase now under a bit of pressure, actually under pressure from a car behind him. Is what's happened to Tom Shipman? He's fallen down even more, as he's fallen now further behind Jamie Shipman Chase. There must have been something that I didn't quite spot between the 2 of them. Jamie's in 4th, and in 3rd at the moment is actually Lewis Ashforth, I should say, kart number 31. So Lewis is defending from Jamie Shipman Chase on the outside line. Tom Shipman is back into that 5th spot, but for how long, as he's got a driver on his inside line. Tom Shipman about to lose out, and does. That's on, I was going to say Lewis Jolly, but it's not Lewis Jolly that's overtaken him. It's a different driver, in fact. Barry Lakes, I believe. As we had a car go off at turn 1 very, very briefly there for a second. Jamie still battling on into paddock, goes around the outside line, and Lewis Ashforth can't find a way through there. In the end, he's going to have to attack on the outside line of the first corner. He's going to be brave here, is Jamie Shipman Chase. It looks, although I haven't driven this circuit, just about flat out does that track, does that part of the track, as I apologise for stumbling over my words. It looks like car 33 has got an issue as well. Now, who's driving car number 33? Looks like it's Adam Barras. So Adam Barras wasn't the driver that had an issue. It must have been Louis Candlett that had the issue. Adam Barras now does have an issue, as Jamie Shipman Chase is still battling with Lewis Ashforth. Just to give you a picture of what I've just seen, Lewis did the style of human DRS where he went down in the cart. Jamie Shipman Chase put his hand up as if to say, what on earth am I looking at? And then went to the inside line anyway and tried to get through. Couldn't quite do so. They go into paddock now. It's yellow flags, turn 1 being a very big overtaking, not overtaking, a very big corner to catch drivers out, I should say, as Jamie's still battling for third position with Lewis Ashforth, but can't find a way through. Tom Shipman, over the past couple of laps, has now been able to catch himself back up as they go into turn number 4. That second hairpin, Jamie's to the outside line, can't find a way through just yet. Certainly can't find a way through onto the inside line. Tom Shipman is going to use his pace to try and get ahead, but they're all glued to that inside line as they go into turn number 5. Tom Shipman now goes to the inside. Jamie Shipman Chase goes to the dive bomb and gets the move on Lewis Ashforth as well. So it's Jamie Shipman Chase into third spot, and Tom Shipman not able to join the party at all. So it's Jamie Shipman Chase, Lewis Ashforth, and then Tom Shipman sort of third down to 5th. Your order in the lightweights is Lewis Blench, Hassan Zafar and Lewis Ashforth. Meanwhile, Leon Parker has checked out in this race, 4 seconds ahead of Sam Mackinson now, as Aston Lupton has fallen down into 3rd. Now I'm trying to see where Sam is actually, because I can't quite see him. I can see him now. He's heading into paddock. He's not quite as fast as Leon Parker, who's lapping in the 58.5s, but he is lapping faster than Aston Lupton and therefore staying ahead for the time being. It is Lewis Blench, I said, in the lead of your lightweight race. He's just got past a couple of our junior drivers, as now Lewis Ashforth is trying to battle with Tom Shipman. Into turn 5 they go again. Tom can't find a way through there. Instead is going to have to rely on the best of his opportunities down the hill, I'd imagine. There's a bit of a battle further behind as well. There's Barry Lakes and James Britton, of course, your pole sitter from the first race, battling along with Lewis Jolly. Five minutes to go in the race. Long past half distance now, as Lewis Ashforth is all over the back of Jamie Shipman Chase, who's looking down at his engine. That's not a good sign. One of his 2 engines, of course, in these twin engine carts. As they go through hairpin 2. Jamie just struggling for a bit of power here, and you can see that by the fact that Lewis Ashforth is looking at very, very good to try and overtake him. He's got to go for a late lunge into turn 5, and he does go for a late lunge. It's the latest of lunges that we've seen so far. Makes contact with Jamie Shipman Chase, gives Tom Shipman a chance to get through. He's able to get through on Lewis Ashforth, and now is having a look at Jamie Shipman Chase as they go down the hill. So Shipman Chase, who's in 3rd at the moment, might turn that into 4th if he can't defend into paddock. Tom Shipman's going to be aggressive. He has been all race long, but can't find a move into paddock. Jamie Shipman Chase hugging the exit of the corner, and that's given Shipman the chance to get onto the inside line and into the first corner. Tom Shipman is able to find his way through as well. So Jamie Shipman Chase into 4th position. Hassan Zafar just carving his way through some junior traffic. Needs to be careful, because if he can't do it overly successfully, he's going to find himself backed into Tom Shipman and Jamie Shipman Chase. And I'm afraid for Jamie, you do just feel that he needed to defend that. He's visibly slower than Tom Shipman is at this point in the race. As back to the lead of the race, by the way, Leon Parker is pretty comfortably in the lead, 5.5 seconds now. Sam Mackinson still in 2nd position, and Sam Mackinson, trying to see where he is actually physically on the circuit, is gaining time, in fact, on Aston Lupton. As long as his consistency stays, should be pretty good to stay where he is in this race. Hassan Zafar now all of a sudden is under a lot of pressure from Tom Shipman. That's into the first hairpin, and it's because of junior traffic that has got in the way and done exactly what I said it was going to do, which is affect Hassan Zafar negatively. Is now to the outside line goes Tom Shipman. Hassan Zafar, who's been in 2nd all race long, needs to defend it. He's been outbroken, and Tom Shipman sails around the outside line. One of the most fine moves you'll see at the hairpin all day long. Jamie Shipman Chase slots behind. He's now got to have a look at Hassan Zafar. 2 minutes 41 to go, and our race leader Leon Parker is heading into turn 5 himself. He's not far away from lapping the lightweights. Now remember, the lightweights did start a lap behind just to separate out the field, so it's not a major concern. As Jamie Shipman Chase still defending rather than attacking, as we've got a spinner down at the penultimate corner. One of the juniors, I'm not 100% sure who, will be able to tell you who actually. It's Tyler Beardsley Edgehill who's spun around. That's frustrating for him. As we head into the penultimate lap of the race then, I'm almost certain, as Leon makes his way into turn 4. It is Leon Parker, Sam Mackinson, Aston Lupton, Blake Hutton, Liv Metcalf, your top 5. Lewis Blench in the lightweights ahead of Tom Shipman and Jamie Sherman Chase. Hassan Zafar in 4th position at the moment. Just losing out to Jamie Sherman Chase for the time being. This will be probably 2 laps of the line. There's 1 minute 23 to go. We only really go last lap when there's 58 seconds to go. And, Leon Parker makes his way through paddock now. It's interesting battles between the juniors actually, as Liv Metcalf and Blake Hutton are battling into turn 5. Blake's just swung himself around the outside of Liv Metcalf into the fence, and Liv isn't quite able to find a way through. So, last lap board surely greeting Leon this time by. He heads into hairpin 1. He's just got Lewis Jolly in front of him, as Freddie Winskull's involved in the battle with Liv Metcalf and Blake Hutton. However, he's careful to not get in the way as Liv goes to the outside line into turn 1, can't find a way through, but Blake's fighting the steering all the way through. Freddie Winskull tries to use his opportunity to get past them, as the last lap will be in the air for Leon Parker this time by. And Metcalf not able to find a way through in the end. So last lap is in the air as under the gantry goes Leon Parker. For those watching, he's wearing the black and green suit with the greeny grey and orange helmet. Very distinctive, and he's caught up almost all the way to Hassan Zafar. It's Sam Mackinson in a very lofty 2nd position, very strong 2nd position. As our race leader continues to lap some lightweights. Such a good driver. We're on pole for the final as well. 58.131 his fastest lap time. Is Leon Parker. But still, our juniors battle along for 5th position. Liv Metcalf and Blake Hutton. Blake in 5th at the moment, but crucially, there is now a Freddie Winskull between Liv Metcalf and Blake Hutton. Shortly into the final corner, and the checkered flag for your race winner, Leon Parker. He's taken victory. Sam Mackinson and Aston Lupton will finish 2nd and 3rd. A fantastic drive for Sam Mackinson. Aston Lupton a little bit further behind in 3rd. So attention turns to the battle in both the for both the podium and in our junior category as well for 5th, as Blake Hutton has got daylight now between himself and Liv Metcalf. He's got Freddie Winskull for company though. If Freddie tends to move into the final corner, this could get very, very interesting for sure, as he's on the outside line. Is he able to get through? Not quite. It gives Blake Hutton the chance to finish in 4th position. Liv Metcalf will finish in 5th. And then we turn our attention to the battle for the podium, as Hassan Zafar has got a driver over his shoulder. That is James Britton, that's trying to make a move on him into the final corner, but he won't be close enough. And as Jamie Sherman Chase crosses the line in 3rd with Tom Shipman in 2nd, it'll be Hassan Zafar in 4th and James Britton in 5th.
I am here with Leon Parker, the winner of our latest race in the junior class, Junior Race 2. Leon, how was that?
Pretty good. I managed to pull away with a good start, had a good kart, so after I made up my first few positions, since I started in P3, I managed to just pull away and hold the gap.
Well done. Yeah, great striving. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.